What's up, y'all? It is B MOR, and it is day 5 of Vlogmas, 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 Vlogmas. Day 5. All right, y'all. It is day 5, my final day of Vlogmas. So sad to see you go. So I am getting ready to go to the movies. I'm taking myself on a fancy little trip to the movies, and I'm super excited about it. I have been so busy with like doing stuff, prepping for the new year, for getting things in order for the end of the year, that I haven't really carved out a lot of me time. And so today, that's what today is about. This week is about. Later this week, I got a massage scheduled. But today, I'm going to the movies. And I've been meaning to go to the movies. Honestly, I'm going to be very honest with you guys, since Thanksgiving. I didn't schedule my little eyebrow appointment because your girl needs a touch-up. So today is about like recentering, rejuvenating, like recalibrating and refocusing. So I'm getting ready to head to the movies. And hopefully it's not a lot of people there. I know people that already kind of started Christmas break, but I'm going early so that I ain't got to really be in a lot of crowds. And the thing about me is I've always loved going to the movies, period. But since I've gotten older, I love going to the movies by myself. You get to go, you get to like chill out, especially if you go during the day, because not a lot of people are there. A lot of people are in school, and honestly, the most people that you'll find that go out that early usually are senior citizens. So you ain't got to worry about people like cackling during the movies, because that's crazy. Because like you trying to get into the movie and check it out, and you got people talking. It's like shut up. And so I'm getting ready to head out. I'm leaving in enough time so that I can kind of bypass traffic. So yeah. So let's get this day started while you guys go with me to the movies. The movies. All right, y'all. I'm heading to the car. It's been raining all night, so I'm hoping like it ain't too crazy out there, because you know people don't know how to drive when it's raining. It's like, geez, where you get your license from? Get it together, please. So yeah, I am heading out. Like, you can't even really see it from this window, but that's like the sky. It is still kind of dark. I'm gonna be very honest with you. It is still kind of dark. But hopefully that hold people off from going to the movies today. So then I can have like a whole movie theater to myself. Oh, it is kind of dark out here. It's wet. Ooh. Look, y'all. Whew. Yeah. Hopefully this helps some people off. But you know what? I'm gonna be honest. It probably ain't, because people out doing their last minute Christmas shopping. People who couldn't find their stuff on Amazon or online. So, like I said, I'm hoping it's not too much traffic, because my thing is, when I go to the movies, I love to go for the opening credits. Yes, I'm an artist. Most people hate it, but I love seeing like what's coming up. I like to see why they chose a particular movie why they chose a particular trailer for a specific movie. Because usually, like, when I look at the trailers and stuff, it's all around kind of like the same genre type. So me, I'm always like, oh, okay, what movies do we have coming out? What can I look forward to? All right, what do I need to put on my calendar that is premiering, so maybe I can get my tickets in advance? Okay. Because let me tell you something. When Black Panther came out, yo, I bought my tickets way in advance, and I went and saw the movie like 2 or 3 times for opening weekend. They got all of my money, and I'm unashamed about it too. I am so unashamed and unapologetic about it. And when they come out with Black Panther 2, I'm going to be buying some more tickets, because I'm going to be in there. And I'm going to be in there opening night. Like Thursday, when it drops, like, I'm going to be in the theater. Like, I ain't waiting until Friday. No. Midnight, movies, let's go. So, yeah, like, when I think of me time, when I think about like rejuvenating, recalibrating, recentering, the movies for me is like always top on my list in terms of me time, especially for the holidays, because we get so wrapped up into, okay, we got to get gifts for everybody. We got to make sure the house is decorated. We got to make sure, things are in place. If you're doing something at work, you got to make sure every other place is pulling on you at the end of the year. And then right after Christmas, you got to get right back ready for the next year or for the new year. And so you're being pulled from so many different places. So right now is definitely the time to make sure that you take whatever moments you can for your me time. I mean, for you, maybe you can't get to the movies. Maybe it's, all right, cool, I'm going to read a chapter of a book. Maybe I'm going to take a walk through the park. Maybe I'm going to do a workout class, take an art class. Maybe I'm going to go swimming at my local YMCA. Whatever it is for you, make sure you at least take those moments so that you can remain balanced, remain peaceful. And then also check on your family and friends during this holiday who may not necessarily have people with them at their house. Maybe they're not going to see family. Maybe they lost someone in their family. Check on them, y'all. It is the season where you will either run into happiness or you will run into depression. And we want to make sure that, like I said before, everything attached to you is winning. If you're winning, you taking your me time, everyone attached to you should be winning. It should never be, damn, I never knew, I did not know. So make sure, even if you can't do it for everybody, take one person a day or reach out and just, hey, thinking about you. Just want to send you positive vibes, because y'all never know how far that can go. So let's get on the road to the movies. To the movies. To the movies. To the movies. Yeah. I made it, y'all. I am here. Yo, this is so cool. All right, y'all. I just came from both movies. I am still processing. But I will have my review of both. Both were great. I'm glad that I ended up seeing them in the order I saw them. I'm glad I saw Queen and Slim first and 21 Bridges second. So it's time for me now to get out of this rain, y'all. It is actually raining. Look at the clouds. So yeah, I'm still processing. They were really good movies though. So time for me to head back, and I'm gonna come back with y'all and give y'all my review. Cause it's day 5 of Vlogmas. All right, guys, I am back home from my movie day, and I took some time to process like the movies that I went and saw, like the messages that were in there, the themes that were in there. And the first movie that I saw was Queen and Slim. So up until now, I heard a lot about the movie, not only from just people who wanted to go and see it, who were not artists, but I also heard a lot of things from artists. I heard good, positive, as well as negative and mixed reviews about it. For me, going in, I am a sucker for any story about Black love that's done well. So for me, I think overall the movie was great. I really enjoyed the themes, the visuals, the cinematography was on point. Like it was A1. I think just the shots that they were able to get in, the depths, the colors, the textures that they used, for me it was nothing less than a piece of art for sure. I think the storyline went well. It was something that if you're familiar with like the Black Panther Party or the Bonnie and Clyde story, it kind of goes along with the story of that. So for me, sitting there watching it, I was like, oh, okay, I can kind of see where this is heading. I can kind of see the direction that it's heading in. I love the actors. Oh my gosh, the actors were absolutely amazing. Just the subtle things that they were doing. And I love that in the film, you were able to see a range of Black love in terms of the getting to know you phase, you know, up until the cliche ride or die moment. For me, the ending was cool. Like I did not necessarily get a spoiler alert from hearing from people who did see it in terms of what happens at the end. I knew, like, looking at it, because I am an artist, I was like, okay, it's one of two ways that they can actually end this. They either end it with, and spoiler alert, anybody who hasn't seen it, go and see it. It can end up with their next chapter, or it can end with their chapter that they were in right there. So for me, the way that it ended, I wasn't necessarily bothered by it. I know I've heard from a few people, they were like, oh, well, I mean, it talks about all this stuff, but there is no resolution. Like, why can't we have resolutions with movies? And I get all of that. I understand all of that. But I also think that for me, it was the beauty of the story. It kind of reminded me, honestly, a little bit about Romeo and Juliet from Shakespeare. For me, it was a piece of art. I wasn't bothered by the way it ended. I don't think I was upset either. Like, there's some movie that you watch and you're like, oh, I'm upset by this ending. Like, I am thoroughly upset, and that wasn't it for me. I think for me, going to see it, I love the Black love there. I mean, I don't necessarily think for Black movies we need to have a positive ending. I don't think that that's reality. That's not the world that we live in. I don't think that that is art. Because art has its complex moments. It has its ups and downs. I don't think it's this cookie cutter ending or this cookie cutter way that all Black art should be displayed. I think that I liked it. I would go and see it again. And I mean, there are a million ways that I feel like the story could have been taken. The route that they took, for me, like I said, I wasn't bothered by it. I appreciated it. For me, it was a piece of art. I would definitely go and see it again. And I absolutely love the cinematography. So, yeah, that's my review of it. yeah, that's my review of it. I left out of there and I didn't feel depleted. I definitely will say it makes you think. It makes you wonder. It makes you ponder about things going on. But for me, it was a great way of honing in on what's going on currently in society, but also with the romance, with the love story. It's a way where it detaches it a bit. And I think it was a pretty healthy balance for me. So I would definitely go and see it again. I would give it 4 stars. I would definitely give it 4 stars. Now, like I said before, I'm really happy that I did see Queen Slim before I saw 21 Bridges. Because I think it was a little bit more dramatic than 21 Bridges. Now, 21 Bridges, I love it. Of course, I had to go and support my Howard brother, Chadwick Boseman. So for that, it was more action oriented. I think that one was great. I think the acting was really, really good. I think it was kind of your classic like cop movie. You know, if you watch cop movies or watch cop shows, you know what they're gonna say. You already know how they're gonna kind of let the story unfold. I will say there were some nuances in there that I love that were not blatant. Like they weren't blatant. It was very subtle. And there you could tell through the acting with Chadwick Boseman. I'm just always so amazed at how he's able to just put on a character. I'm always amazed at how he's able to just kind of transform. And I think for me that's not something that people can do very easily. Like, you know, he's played like, I don't know, countless biographies, autobiographical films. And, you know, most recently with Black Panther, it's like, okay, so when I go, am I going to see Black Panther or am I going to see a new character? So for me, I saw that, you know, I saw a new character. I will say I'm curious to see if some of those stunts that he did in the movie, did he actually do himself? Because, man, the way they was hopping on tables, climbing, I said, oh, that's what we're doing. Oh, okay, that's what we're doing today. Got it. So, yeah, it was very action oriented. Definitely. And now that I think about it, I didn't realize that both of the movies have this like political, and also, action drive to it, but also, you know, speaking about politics and the police, I just realized that both of those movies have that. 21 Bridges, yeah, definitely a fun movie. Definitely about New York. And that journey, and you know, it is very real. Like that story for me, it wasn't something that is far-fetched. I know it's stuff that has happened, that is still happening. You see things in the news if you follow it. And it was a great take on seeing it in that light. You know, for me, when I go to movies, I don't necessarily go to always just receive a message. Sometimes I just go to support because I want to detach and get into that world. I don't expect nothing else but for me to be transformed and dropped into that world. And for me, that's the beauty of going to the theater, for me, going to the movie theaters. So, yeah, those are my reviews of my 2 movies. Oh, it's about that time. Sad face. This is day 5. The final day of Let Her Be Vlogmas 2K19. But you know what? Like I said before, it's okay. It's fine because I got some things coming. I got some things in the works. So you'll be seeing this beautiful face on your YouTube again very, very soon. What else I want to tell y'all? Yeah, stay locked. I got some announcements coming up that y'all gonna want to know. Y'all want to follow it. Y'all gonna want to hear about it. Yeah, 2020 is kicking off already. Yeah, I'm super excited. I'm super excited for Christmas. I'm super excited. Like I said, I'll be here in LA. I'll be with some friends. We're gonna have a good time. New Year's. I'm super excited. I will be singing in a concert at my church at City of Refuge called One Body, One Sound, One Night. Yeah, so for those who are here in LA, come on over to City of Refuge in Gardena. New Year's Eve, come check me out singing with the choir. It's gonna be a powerful and amazing night. We've been rehearsing, putting in some hard work, so it's definitely going down. And start the year off right. Start the decade off right. Talking to God in His presence. Okay. Let me see. Anything else? No, I'm just stalling because I really love talking to you guys. But that's it. As always, you guys can check me out on my website at www.iambmore.com. You can check me out on all social media at I am Brianna Morris. And as always, go subscribe, like the channel, share it, okay? I want to hear from you. Check me out on YouTube at Brianna Morris. As always, earn your sleep. Hustle more, live more, love more. This is B MOR signing out saying, for the final day of what? Vlogmas, Vlogmas, Vlogmas. Day 5. It was great, y'all. I will see y'all next time. As always, peace.